Hey y'all, welcome to Tootie's Kitchen. We're going to make some Cowboy caviar. It's a great dish to take to a party, a family get-together. It's just a nice, refreshing, it's got that little Mediterranean flair. Let me show you what's in it. So to start off with, I have black-eyed peas and black beans, whatever brand you choose. Now I will tell you, I grabbed a can that had the bacon, so I rinsed it off and pick that bacon out of it because I don't need that bacon in this dish. So I have a can each of black-eyed peas and black beans. I rinsed them really good in a colander and I'm just gonna throw them in my dish. Black-eyed peas and black beans. We're just gonna give them a little stir, just because we can. I think I just catapulted some out of the bowl. How are y'all doing? We had a wonderful day at school today. It was a very busy day. We have a science fair fixing to happen here in about 5 or 6 weeks. We call it STEM fair. Our kids either take the scientific path or the engineering path, and we had so much going on with that. So my day's been crazy, y'all, but not too crazy to cook with you. So I'm gonna take some cucumber. I'm gonna cut the ends off of these. Don't y'all like these little crispy dudes? I get them in a bag at Aldi's, you know, my favorite store. And I like to pop them in a snack bag for work or throw them into a salad real quick. And I'm gonna put them in my Cowboy caviar, which is kind of like a Mediterranean salad. I'm just gonna slice it down lengthwise. And then because it's so small, I'm just gonna go through, and let's get a better knife for that. It's my tomato knife. Move this baby out of the way. Can you see me all right? And we're gonna cut these dudes up real small, and we're gonna do 2 of them. Why? Because I like cucumber. It only calls for 1 in the recipe that this originally came from, but you know how you do. You kind of do your own thing. So I'm gonna put that cucumber in there. This is one of the most colorful salads you'll ever make. It's so pretty. We're gonna take some red onion and throw it in there here in a second too. But I'm gonna set that to the side, and we're gonna finish up this other cucumber, and we're gonna throw it in. That lengthwise cut down that cucumber, and now we're just gonna slice it up, slice it and dice it. Y'all, the weather is supposed to be getting warmer. It was cold and wet today. Cold and wet. I had to work dismissal at school outside, and it was a little bit chilly. All right, now I'm gonna take that red onion, I'm gonna slice it sideways like that, and then I'm gonna go down and make slices like this. I'm gonna hold it together, and then I'm gonna turn it like this all the way around, make a little sideways slice. You gotta hold it tight. Now I'm gonna turn it back, and I'm just gonna start making some it just dices it up a little better. You do it however you want to do it. That's just how I do it. Okay, got some nicely fine sliced onion here. Just gonna make a little bit more cuts here on a few of the bigger pieces that didn't quite get that fine slice. All right, y'all. Woo, my hands are gonna smell like onions, aren't they? That's okay. Do y'all like onions? If you don't, leave it out. Just leave it out. All right, we're gonna bring in an orange bell pepper. You can use any kind of bell pepper, green, red, yellow, orange. This is what I had on hand, but I love to put color. Did y'all know that the more colorful your fruits and vegetables are, the better off that your body is? It craves that color. Your bright colored fruits and vegetables are the best for you. All right, so I'm just gonna go through here and just dice this up. Now, I would put it into a mini chopper, but I don't want it that finely diced. I like that crunch. Do you like that crunch? Some people don't. So you do it however as tight of a little dice as you want. And I'm just gonna try to get the best out of all this right here. Now, we're gonna also put in some frozen sweet corn. Don't worry about defrosting it first. It'll defrost in the dish, and it'll be just fine. Y'all, I'm booking some wedding receptions and rehearsals. Did y'all know that I do catering on the side? Oh, it's so much fun. I have the best team ever. 2 of them are my son and daughter-in-law. And then I have one of my really good friends, Penny Murphy. She works with a lot of them with me. But it's getting to be that wedding season, isn't it? It's coming up. Got to get out of all this wet, nasty, cold weather stuff. Did y'all have snow? I know some of my followers and subscribers, you live in California where it's been devastating fires, or you live in North Carolina where we've had devastating floods. And I'm so sorry. I hate that. We have prayed for you. I promise you, we've prayed for you. All right, guys, so we have black beans, black-eyed peas, red onion, and cucumber, bell pepper, and orange bell pepper so far. Look at how beautiful and colorful that is so far. We're gonna come in with some pretty little tomatoes. Don't you like those colorful ones? Want to know a secret about tomatoes? So tomatoes they've got a chemical, these need to be rinsed. Let's just rinse them real quick. Y'all hang on. All right, sorry about that. I thought they were already pre-rinsed, but they definitely were not. So there is a chemical, and I wished I could think of it right at this moment. It starts with an L. Put it in the comments if you can think of what it is, because I'm drawing a blank. Okay, so the chemical that is in the skin of the tomatoes is what irritates and inflames our bodies when we have arthritis. So the most away from the red color of tomato that you can find is the better for you, and it's the least amount of inflammation that it's going to cause you. So these guys and these guys, and where did I find it? They may not have any. If they have like a dark top, these are not quite it. They're called the chocolate kissed. They are also safe for your body, or safer for your body. But I have me a nice little tomato knife. Get you a good tomato knife for your kitchen. Maybe that's what I need to give away for my next giveaway for my YouTube subscribers. We have about reached another 100, y'all. Y'all are amazing. But these little tomato knives, they're so nice. They grip that tomato so nicely. I want you to see this. Watch it, how nicely it grips that tomato and just slices right through it. And I'm quartering these big dudes. Now your tomatoes are gonna give the juice somewhat, and then we're gonna put some white wine vinegar and some avocado oil. You can use olive oil if you want to, but I'm gonna use avocado oil this time. Do y'all say oil or oil? What do y'all say? I'm not kidding you. I have the most judgmental students. I tease them. They keep me in line with my vocabulary, y'all. All right, we're gonna throw in about 4 or 5 more. I like me some tomato in this dish, y'all. If you don't like tomato, leave it out. That's the great part about cooking. You do it like you want to do it, because you got to eat it most likely. All right. Whoop, that one about got away from me. Okay. We're going to do one more big old yellow one here. Oh, y'all, this is going to pop with some color. Look at what we've got now. Oh, you could even throw in some avocado if you want to. The only thing with avocado is you want to make sure that you eat it. You're going to eat it all in that setting, like you're doing a dinner party or something, because what'll happen, the avocado will start breaking down and browning. And y'all, the other day I tried putting the seed of the avocado inside of my guacamole because it was supposed to keep it from turning brown, and sadly it didn't. So that didn't work. That just didn't work for me. I appreciate whoever it was that told me that. I need a little more yellow, y'all. I look at it by color, and if I feel like I've got a nice blend of color, then I know I'm where I need to be. I just need a little more yellow tomato in there, maybe another orange, just for fun. All right, y'all, we're gonna go in with some frozen corn now. I just bought a bag of frozen corn, and I'm gonna do about 1/3 of a cup. I think we need 2/3 of a cup. This is the bigger corn. I prefer the shoe peg corn, but this will be okay. It'll work. It'll be good enough, but I don't like it overloaded with corn, but it does give it more color. Well, I'm just adding more and more color to this. Do y'all see that beautiful stuff? Good Lord. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is in a bowl, I am going to mix my honey and my oil. So I'm gonna go in with a 1/3 cup, get that corn out of there. I'm gonna go in with a 1/3 cup of avocado oil. And then I'm gonna go in with a 1/3 cup of white wine vinegar. This is just the Prino brand. We're gonna go in with a 1/3 cup of it. Look at that beautiful stuff, y'all. There's a 1/3 cup. And then we're gonna go in with about a half of this 1/3 cup of honey. Maybe a 1/3 of a 1/3. What's a 1/3 of a 1/3? Can y'all do the math? Okay, we're gonna do, yeah, it's between a half and a 1/3 of this 1/3 cup. And we're gonna pour that in there. We'll get us a little spoon to clean that out. Get all that sweet honey goodness. Black beans stuck to it. All right, now we're gonna go in with, we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon approximation. We're just gonna use this little spoon right here. I'm just gonna do like a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. I'll throw that in there. And then we're gonna throw in some chili powder, y'all. Y'all ready to throw in some chili powder? And it's coming. It's coming, it's coming. Here we go. Some chili powder. We're gonna do about a 1/2 teaspoon of it. Okay. We're gonna go in with a little bit of our garlic and wine melting pot seasoning. Y'all know I have to throw that in. Yeah. All right, and we're going to stir this baby. We're gonna get this dressing really made up here. So, avocado oil or olive oil, your white wine cooking vinegar, now, you see that nice dressing? We're gonna taste it and just make sure it's got enough of the sweet, tart. Okay, y'all, it's gonna need a little bit more of the white wine vinegar. You just have to kind of taste it and get an idea of what you're dealing with. And I need some honey. I need some honey. We're gonna throw that honey in here. And I'm just gonna add a little more seasonings too, y'all. Sometimes it depends on the brand of seasoning. So it's probably gonna be the equivalent of 1 teaspoon of the cumin and 1 teaspoon of the chili powder. I'll put the ingredients that I've used in the comments because I kind of doubled the seasoning and almost doubled the white wine vinegar. Okay, now let's taste that. Oh, that's so much better. All right, we're just gonna pour that over the top. We're gonna add a little bit of salt. We're gonna add a little bit of Miss Dash. And we're going to stir. And y'all, your Mediterranean Cowboy caviar. Have you ever seen a cowboy in the Mediterranean? There must have been one because we call this Cowboy caviar. And there, my friends, is one of the most delicious dishes that you will ever put your mouth on. So refreshing. And that's it, friends, for tonight. And I'll be back with you later with another recipe. Hey, I'm back to add just a little bit more to that video, okay? So you want to use either a good cracker or a good chip. And I've got some black bean corn chips that we're gonna try this Cowboy caviar with, y'all. And by the way, I threw some of my Everglades in here just because I love it so much. All right, here we go. Let's go in with this chip. Oh, y'all, it's that sweet, it's that tang, it's that crunch, it's that kick of vinegar. Oh, it's so good. Y'all go make you some.